One thing I hate the most are you scientists out there that think you know everything, but you actually know nada. You caught me in a bad time. I'm snacking right now. All these snacks. This is gonna be my pre to the chest and tries today. And all this sugar will help the pump get vascular. Isn't it funny how all these science lifters out there are always smaller than you? Considering I'm 5'6.5", how can you let a man like me be bigger than you? But today, I'm gonna show you the difference between a science lifter and a guy that just goes ham in the gym. After this cookie. Alright, so before we hit this chest and tries, right, I need to let you guys know a little something about my chest days. You know, I haven't touched a bench in like ages. My shoulder's been in pain, but today I'm going to show you what I did to heal my shoulders and see if I can bang out body weight again. So the type of injury I had wasn't a impingement injury where you can't raise your hands above your head. The one I had was an AC joint injury where you cannot do any pushing movement like the bench press. Every time I do these exercises, it will have a sharp pain at the end of your clavicles. How I healed this was this exercise right here, rotator cuffs. If you do this at the very start of every workout, your injury will go in a week or two. Boom. Alright, let's go straight onto the bench. Alright, should I go onto the bench or should I go onto dumbbells? That's the real questions. The bench it is. So when I'm doing the bench press, what I like to think about and cue up into my brain is just, you know, starting from the base. Have a good standard base so your feet is grounded onto the floor. Most likely your toes only, pushing up slightly to get a good grip. And for the shoulder placement, I like to do a good 45 degrees from horizontal so you don't flare out your shoulders too much, because the more flare out your shoulder is, the more likely you will have a shoulder injury. When pushing and coming back down from the bench press, you want to go just below or on top of your nipples and push up in the arcing motion all the way so you're on top of your shoulder joints. So it's not really an up and down push, it's more of like a little arc. It's been a long time since I touched the bench, so let's see how we do, because I think my shoulder's been healing lately. Just did 10s, let's go up to 20s. So I got body weight on this bar. If I can hit this bar, I'm happy. Right, let's go for 8 reps. The next exercise I like to do on a push day are these tricep push downs. Normally I do some sort of skull crushers and a cable, but today I did not have that much time, so we just move on and stay consistent. What I like to cue up in my head when doing this exercise is try to stabilize yourself
as much as you can, either using the back pad behind me or just putting your body weight over it and push the triceps down, and you're good, my boy. And that's it for today for my push day. I know my videos aren't being top-notch lately, but I've been streaming a lot and I haven't had time, but I'm gonna get back on this YouTube grind as well as doing my streams. So follow me everywhere on TikTok, Insta, YouTube, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe.